Alright, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. This will be our last video at the beach. We'll be heading back home today, Miss Mary and I. The songs that came through for this morning's reading were interesting. We had Black Betty. Oh, Black Betty, ram, lam, lam. She had a child and things gone wild. I don't know, maybe your name is Betty or you know somebody named Betty. And then that song didn't have much content to the lyrics except, oh, Black Betty, ram, lam, lam. And then we had Stand By Me, but it was sung by the original artist, Benny King. Interesting. Okay? Okay, so somebody needs to stand by me. Stand by me. When the night comes and the land is dark, you won't be afraid. You won't shed a tear as long as somebody stands by you, is what that song is indicating. Alright, let's see what Sweet Tea for the Soul would say this morning. Sweet tea for the soul. Maybe you drink sweet tea. In the United States, we don't drink hot tea as much as we do cold sweet tea. Grits and God. We've had this one before. We got to have our grit. Remember our grit? Grits and God. If you're new here, welcome. By your endurance, you will gain your lives. Luke 21:19. Want some grits with those eggs? The word grit doesn't sound all that appealing, but in Southern diners, the very mention of them gets a stomach growling in a good way. Regular grits are either white or yellow, with yellow grits being a bit sweeter and white grits offering up a subtle velvety flavor. Southerners like their grits served swimming in butter with syrup or in the form of cheese grits, which are basically grits with butter, heavy cream, cheese, and a sprinkling of crumbles of bacon. There's more than one way to prepare grits, and there's more than one meaning of the word grit. Take the expression true grit, for instance. A person with true grit is someone who perseveres through challenges and sticks to their guns, regardless of failures or setbacks. They passionately follow after their goal with unwavering courage and purpose. Faith check. A man or woman with true grit is a person of indomitable spirit. Who fits that profile in the Bible? Noah is one. He continued building the ark for over half a century while everyone mocked him. Abraham and Sarah believed God's promise that Sarah would conceive and bear a child at 90 years old. Moses went back to a stubborn Pharaoh again and again with the same demand, let my people go. And Jesus followed through with the plan of salvation, though it cost him his own life. Courage is being scared to death but saddling up anyway, John Wayne the actor. So we're facing fear, and we have to have determination, true grit, to get through whatever we're going through right now. I know I'm going through a situation in my own life. Otto, hold on. Let me get this dog. Alright. You might have a runner on your hands. Good grief. I just had to chase him next door. Anyway, we're having to be determined about something. And I have a situation like that in my own life right now, where it's a little scary, but God has a plan. Alright, let's see how Spirit's working in this situation. Spirit, how are you working in the collective right now? Look, the cards are getting stuck. I'm out of breath from chasing the dog. We have a high priest and a hermit that are in reverse. They came out last night in somebody's Sagittarius, I think. And I'm going to go back to doing Sagittarius readings regularly because they kept things moving on this channel. But this person has hope. They have hope, this high priest. This is Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio with a Virgo. So there's a water and an earth feel to this, and an Aquarius on the bottom of the deck. And what's the energy to overcome? I was going to keep it short, but what's the energy to overcome? Losing control, like Otto just did. He couldn't control himself with that beautiful girl next door. Somebody wants to take a risk. So you're soul searching real deeply right now, because everything's coming out in reverse for you. What's going to pull this together? You're really inside of yourself thinking about this. What's going to pull it together is you standing in your power. Look at there. She's finally upright. She's been in reverse for the whole freaking week. She's finally realizing that she can get through this injustice, whatever's happened here. And you can control yourself. Can control how you feel. You have to have grit. True grit. There's a masculine here that's deep in their soul searching about something. This is a masculine, and this is the feminine. So this is a very spiritual person, psychic even. Gifted, very gifted and very wise. This person's been through something to have this level of the high priest and the hermit. The hermit is a sage. It's like you've lived and you've experienced whatever you've experienced in life, and it's brought you a lot of wisdom. And you're using that wisdom to search your soul. We have a caring connection in the temple path. We've been seeing the Emperor and the Empress come out pretty close to side by side in these readings, and even jumping out of the deck to be with this person. A woman holding a coin in the temple path. So somehow there's a woman involved here that's holding the money. This Empress has plenty of money. For some reason, this masculine is in their feelings real deep. The temple path and being patient. There's a Sagittarius involved here for sure. You're being patient to get on the right path for some reason. I feel you. Alright, what's going on here that we need to be aware of, Spirit? You have adjacent possibilities, and you're no longer all tied up. Spirit says you have adjacent possibilities. You have other possibilities, and you're not tied up anymore. Somehow you've become, oh, and the community card. This is about people, friends, the people around you, your community. Maybe you have adjacent possibilities about your community and where you're wanting to live. You're thinking, it looks like, about moving. And you're soul searching. I think in this situation, this masculine is the one that's thinking about moving. And the energy to overcome is having no control over yourself. So let's see what that means. We're going to find out how this happened. Show me how this happened, please. May I see? Whoa. I'm not going to take that one. Show me how this happened. Oh, Spirit. You fucked up. We can't be all things. So if somebody feels like they made a mistake, and whatever this mistake was, it's made them feel like they're not enough. Alright, what's being hidden? Good, strong answers only, please. That you're fucking stressed. So you're stressed, but you're not talking about it. And what's being shown? Whoa! That came out with force. That you want to go on a real fucking date, and you're irritated. So you fucked up, and you feel like you can't be all things, like you're not enough. If you need help, ask for it. Hire it. Make it happen. You fucked up. Yeah, it's your fault. Say this out loud. I'm sorry. So you might owe somebody an apology for this mistake you made where you fucked up. But it's caused you to realize you have other possibilities, that you're no longer tied up. But you're stressed, and you want to go on a real date, and you're irritated. What's going to happen next? You're going to realize you're giving too many fucks, and you're going to give 0. And you're going to fucking say it, because resentment kills the magic. And it has to do, oh, you're going to bare your soul even. Bless your heart, because it's time to talk money. So you're gonna be determined that you're gonna change your situation, and it's because you're stressed and irritated about money. I feel you. I do. I feel you. All right, let's see what's going on here. What would they say? I know this deck doesn't give us a total picture, but it can give us like a skeleton outline of what they would say when they bare their soul. What would they say? Oh my God, no they would not. They would say that they want a booty call. Don't judge me, come over, I can't send this. So no wonder you're stressed. They told me you were full of it. So somebody told you this person was full of it, and they might be, because what they want is to go on a date so they can get sex from you. And they're irritated. Have you ever needed to have sex and you were irritated? Yeah. Oh, wow. They're stressed and irritated and they want to get laid. That's what's mean. That's what they want to bare their soul about. And maybe you're giving too many fucks is that you give this person this booty call when they want it. What would the other person say to them? Where have you been my whole life? So no, you don't. And who are you, really? You change up on me all the time. So this is somebody who gives you that in and out, hot and cold bullshit. And you're like, where have you been my whole life? I don't even know who you are. You change up on me. But I smile when I'm reading, so you're all about this booty call too, it sounds like. Lord have mercy. Y'all do what you're going to do. Alright, let's look at the light seers and see what's going on here with this tarot. We're going to look at it from both decks, I think. I like to see the good tarot also. Alright, talk to me, Spirit, about what this person is soul searching about and using their intuition about. There's the Hermit qualifying. Where did that come from? Clarifying the Hermit. Look, I pulled the Hermit in reverse and the Two of Pentacles. This person is thinking about money. For some reason, they're thinking about money, it looks like. Or juggling. What is going on here? What is going on? They're making a very careful decision. And they're in their feelings about this decision when it comes to money. Remember I said it's time to talk money? Alright, what's this person doing here? They want to end something. There's something very painful. There was an end to something that was like betrayal. So this is where you fucked up, is where this ending happened. There was an ending. That's what Spirit's working on, ending something. What are you ending, Spirit? May I see, please? What is going on with the ending here? This is 10 of Swords. Gemini's here. Oh, whatever's ending, it has to do with where you live. You're making plans. You're reevaluating and making plans. You're looking to see what I've put into this and what I've gotten out, and making plans to move somewhere. See the globe and the map, and she's trying to figure out where she wants to go next. She's at like a crossroads in her life, and she's like, I can sit here and stare out this window, or I can get myself moving. I gotta have determination here. Something has ended, and I'm looking back over it trying to see what's been put in. The Aries is here, and so is Taurus. Alright. Why is Temperance in reverse? For the energy to overcome. This is what you need to overcome and work through. Why is Temperance here? That's a Sagittarius, and it is a Sagittarius. This is about this person and their happiness. Capricorn's here with Sagittarius, but I think this is a Sagittarius because we have Temperance in reverse. This person wants to have their happiness. They're abundant. They have their money and their abundance and everything. They're upright. There's a Sagittarius. You could be dark complected and wear your hair up like that, but you, I'm hearing Black Betty, you are wanting happiness. That's you're controlling your happiness for some reason. You're determined you're going to be happy. You're determined to be happy. And there's something that ended over here. This is a masculine energy, so I don't think this is you. I think this is somebody else that's got an ending here. And they're trying to figure out where they want to go. And they're looking at moving towards you, because they're looking right at you. This could be two women. There's a man here too, though. This could be a man and a woman that are looking at moving towards you. Why is the Empress here? Because this person is wanting to take a risk. The Aries is here also. This can be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius as well. This Fool, but it's Aries. It's like, I'm going to take a risk. What are you taking a risk on? There's Judgment in reverse. What are you taking a risk on? You want to be happy, and you're going to take a risk. There's going to be a Tower. Queen of Cups, the Emperor, the Three of Wands, and a Tower. So there's a Queen of Cups with this Emperor, but they're leaving this person and taking a risk. So it's like, this person's not in love with this Emperor. This is your person. This Empress, this is your person. There's somebody that's been with your person, but they're looking for an opportunity to get away from this person. Aries is here real strong. Leo's here, Sagittarius is here, and Cancer's here. So it's like, this Empress is going to take a risk because they're not in love with this person right here anymore, and they're looking for an opportunity to get away from them. What's the Tower? Your wish fulfillment, and you've been overcoming this. You've been healing from this not being possible. I think because they were with somebody else. So maybe you're taking a risk to move away from this person because you don't love them anymore. You may not. What the Tower is that you're disappointed and you're needing healing. Why is Justice in reverse? So they might be with somebody else and you don't love them anymore. Oh, wow. Because of a King of Pentacles who's looking for an opportunity to start a new opportunity. This is your identical match, Sagittarius. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus is here. This person is looking for an opportunity to move. Remember I said they were planning a move here? They're planning a move. They're ending something and planning a move, and they want to move to where you are. You're their identical match. That's the injustice right there. Maybe this person's moving out from you. Your identical match is moving out, and that's injustice. This would bring balance to your life, though. So we have a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus vibe here. And we have an Aries in the middle, the Emperor. It's like they're with the wrong person, and so are you, somehow. That's what it feels like. Let's see if we can... Oh, for God's sake, would you stop being so loud? And he has been chasing women. That could factor in here. Alright, let's see if we can find out what happened here. Show me a little bit more about how this happened. Somebody was burning evidence. Why were they burning evidence? Because somebody was venting and talking about your issues to them. And this was a nightmare because they were very attracted to you. So they were having to keep you a secret. Maybe they were deleting text messages or whatever. They were somehow having and expecting a new beginning at the same time. What's being hidden? So maybe they told you they were going to move in with you and they never did. That somebody is toxic. Somebody's toxic here. That's what's being hidden. What's being shown? That there was evidence of cheating. And what's going to happen next? But I don't see any evidence of cheating. That's in reverse. There's a lot of shit fixing to go down here. Somebody's a bugaboo. Oh my God. Okay. I would be over it too. I hate nothing about you. You're just a bugaboo. And you already know the tea. Somebody is a hater. And I'm over it and tired of the drama. But I want to go on a date with a diamond girl who's born to shine. Spirit says caution. Caution. Why are we having caution? Woo, that flew the hell out. Because somebody is going to announce that they're going to kick you to the curb. That's why. Because they're busy. And somebody is just writing this out. Whoa. Whoa. So somebody here is toxic as hell. And they're hiding this. They are not happy about this move. They're not happy about this ending. And they're not happy about making plans to go see somebody either. Or to go move to them. They're toxic. But they're keeping that secret from you. And they have been talking about this other person while I think you are attracted to this other person. And so you kind of know that. There's evidence of cheating, but it's in reverse. Why is it in reverse? Because I don't think there is any cheating. I don't think this is because somebody's in their feelings about having tantric sex. So they think you've been cheating with somebody by having tantric sex. How stupid is that? I mean, it is a real thing, though, I have to admit. And somebody's getting played. Lies, manipulation, pulling the strings and controlling, which is this toxicity right here. So the cheating is like, they think you're having tantric sex with this person, and this is causing them to fall apart. Alright, so that's really all I can say about it. That's what's going on here. What would this person who's so toxic say? I should delete you out of my phone completely. What the fuck is up with you? I can't stand you. You drive me crazy. You're impossible to love. So this person's angry. They're toxic. This other person, though, what would this other person say? This diamond girl. What would the diamond girl say? I know your fine ass is not single. And I smile when I'm reading. So they know you're still with this other person that's so toxic. What would you say to them? Or what would the other person say to them? They would say, where have you been my whole life? So y'all are both like, where have you been my whole life? I'm afraid to tell you how I really feel. And I wish I would have talked to you when I had the opportunity. So you had an opportunity at one time. They can see themselves marrying you one day. Wow. And it's late, really late. Why aren't you here next to me? And it's because you haven't finished planning this, but you're planning it because you want to have sex with this person. Oh, Lord. Let's see what might be the outcome here. If they go on this trip or whatever it is they're planning, this, if they move to this new residence or whatever it is that's being planned, there's something being planned here. What might be the outcome? There's my Queen of Pentacles. This is going to be real fair and balanced, and there's going to be healing from some very deep issues. A lot of healing is going to happen here. It could be about work. Why is the Five of Cups here? This is what you're, somebody starting a new, this is what you're healing from, is this opportunity. This new opportunity is going to bring a healing to your life, Sagittarius. There you are again. It's something you're very passionate about. Clarify the outcome of the new opportunity. Oh, baby, it's going to go all the way to 10 Pentacles. Wow. Holy shit. Gemini's here with the Lovers. We have the Five of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. But the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Oh, and the call. There's a calling. Between you fighting your feelings and wanting to move because this would bring you a lot of peace of mind, you are deceiving your own self because you have a calling that's going to lead you to everything. This person, whoever, Gemini is here, Sagittarius is here, it's going to lead you to everything, but you're progressively talking yourself out of this. Why is all of this mental fuckery here? Because of this King of Pentacles. There's somebody else. You're ending it with this King of Pentacles, your identical match. There's a Gemini here, and there's a water sign here too. There's three of y'all. Two men and a woman, or reverse the roles if you need to. And this is why you are going back and forth in your mind here. and doing all of this mental ping pong, because this person was significant. This person that you're leaving was very significant to you at one time. Something happened though that was like death for this King of Pentacles, your identical match. And now you have this love for somebody else. What's going to be the outcome of this new love? Oh, why are y'all fighting? Because of money. You're fighting because of money. What will be the outcome of this fighting? What if they go towards the other person? What would be the outcome of that? There's two. You have a choice. The truth. The strength is here with justice and the truth. So the truth would come out. You'd have to tell the truth. What is the truth about this relationship? Leo's here, Libra's here, and the Emperor making a real careful decision to work together to handle this anxiety that they're feeling, this stress. Remember, there was a lot of irritation and anxiety because they need to rebuild their life. And there's been some heartache involved, or sickness. This could be physical sickness. What's the careful choice they're making? To be independent. We see this over and over again, that this person wants to be single. What will be the outcome of being single? Temptation is here. Capricorn. I think if you were by yourself, that would give you the grit, the determination that you need. Outcome of the temptation. This is the relationship that's higher level, that would bring balance. You would be excited about making it work for you to have balance. The temptation is for you to have this higher level commitment. This relationship with this twin flame is what's the temptation. Because right now you don't feel like you have anything. But the thought of that brings excitement to you that you could have something. And we saw that it would lead to everything. But you're convincing yourself that it won't. And it's because you have a calling. There's an Ace of Cups here also. What's the Ace of Cups? That Sagittarius that got hurt. There's a Sagittarius that got hurt. You love that person and you hurt them. Look, there they are again. Outcome of the Sagittarius that got hurt. You're not sure right now. You're not sure, but there's going to be a wheel. What happens when fate steps in? Somebody's going to finally walk away, and they're manifesting the end of this because there's a relationship. There's going to be a wheel. There's going to be a wheel. You're manifesting the end of this. You've decided and you're determined that it's going to end. Something here is going to end. But you haven't decided. It's like you haven't decided, but somehow the wheel is going to have an effect on your decision. It looks like you are going through a lot of mental fuckery over this whole situation. And there's really not much else I can say to you until you make a decision and stick to your decision. You remember the initial reading that we had at the beginning out of Sweet Tea for the Soul? You have to make a decision and stick to your guns. You can't keep going back and forth in your mind. One minute you want this and the next minute you don't know. You have to decide what you want to do and stick with that decision. And that's the case a lot of times, isn't it? That we don't know what we want. And so we keep manifesting more of the same confusion, not knowing what we want. Alright, what would your higher self say to you about this situation? Right now there's anger, and we saw that you were irritated. Your higher self says you got some anger, but help is on the way. Alright, what do we need to do to work through this anger? Where's this anger leading? Because sometimes it's justifiable to be angry. There's justifiable anger. But anger is a secondary emotion, and we have to know that there's something at the root of that anger. Spirit says, clear your energy. You are not alone. This is the second time you've been told that. To clear your energy of worry and anger. Look, there's the fear. You're having a lot of fear and anger. You need to clear your energy and know you're not alone. Anything else your higher self wants to say? There's direction. There's help on the way when it comes to the direction to go in and getting you on the right path. That is beautiful. So you're being told to clear your energy. There's help on the way. What would the sacred destiny say? May I see, please? What would sacred destiny say for this particular situation? May I see, please? Whoa. Spirit, you're doing it again. There we go. We keep getting this gateway. There's going to be truth in a gateway. A doorway. An opening for you. Remember, that's the wheel opening this door. And it's going to bring truth. Embracing. What's the truth? Can I see something about the truth? In the gateway? Truth in the gateway. May I see, please? It's leading you on an adventure. A new beginning. You're going to have enlightenment about a new beginning taking you on an adventure. And leadership. It's taking you to leadership. Somehow you'll be in leadership. Alright, let's see what's going on with the money here. What's going on with the money here? May I see, please? You're manifesting. Prepare to be busy juggling many roles or projects. Try to maintain balance between work and your personal life, or you're overloading yourself and failing to stay on top of things. So you're going to be manifesting and juggling. Why is juggling here? This is why you're having to be patient while you're busy. You're wanting to be alone in solitude. Retail is here and promoter. So somehow you want to be alone. You're retail, you're selling something. What's going to be the outcome of retail and promoter? A lot. That's where the door is going to open for you. And it's leading to charity. You might be working for a nonprofit. Your social media is here. You wear a lot of hats. You're going to have a windfall. You have to take a risk, though. You're a phoenix rising. You're going to have a partnership. And beauty is here. Somehow beauty is part of your partnership. Manage your money. Manage your money. So you're going to have options, charity, social media, a windfall, taking a risk, a phoenix rising, a partnership with beauty and managing your money. That's beautiful. So you're going to have money probably from a partnership you have on social media. Alright, let's see what Love Your Inner Goddess would say. What would Love Your Inner Goddess say? May I see, please? Whoa. We got Good Witch, Medicine Woman, and Spirit Warrior. Good Witch number 13 says this. It's time to use your words. Speak up for what you want. If someone is saying negative things about you, or you are thinking negative thoughts about yourself or anyone else, don't believe them and don't sink to that level of lashing out. Instead, speak the goodness of beautiful truth that you want to affirm right now. Use the positive power of your words, thoughts, and intentions to override and replace the meanness, fear, hate, or jealousy of anyone else. Remember the toxic person? The goodness in you is more powerful than the badness in anyone or anything else. This person was talking about you to somebody who was attracted to you, like a moth to a flame. Number 28 says this, Medicine Wisdom. The Earth Mother agrees to support your wants and needs to help you live your best life and fulfill your dreams. Her generosity and her power to assist you is beyond what you can imagine. She is already leading you towards your sacred life purpose, providing exactly what is needed for your soul to blossom, just as she creates what is needed for the flowers of the earth to bloom. This is confirmation that you are on your sacred path. It may take some twists and turns, but you are headed in the right direction. And we saw that from your higher self. And you are being supported in all ways to gain all the experience and blessings that are meant for you. Beautiful. This is about your life purpose. And then number 19, Spirit Warrior, says this. You are earning the right to make significant progress in your life. The universe will make certain you are ready for the breakthrough by testing your spiritual maturity. The universe wants to make sure that we are wise enough to use our increased power and any other blessings wisely and not hurt ourselves or others, even if no one knows about it. Will you behave with integrity and be true to yourself? Will you be kind even when you could be in a position to judge another? Be the best person you can be, and know that any tests you are going through are actual predictions of positive changes and divine gifts headed your way. Integrity means being true to yourself. It doesn't matter what anyone else says about it, or if their values are different to yours. When you are becoming a spirit warrior, you are learning to stand up and fight with love for what matters to you. Sometimes it can seem like spirit warriors need to live to a higher standard than others. When you need to be the better person in a situation, it's been set up that way by the universe because you can actually be that person. Not everyone is capable of that. The heavier load falls upon the stronger shoulders. But the more spiritual responsibility we have, the more we are helped to succeed. The path of the spirit warrior may not seem to be the easiest path sometimes, but actually it is easier in the long term, because not liking or respecting yourself eventually leads to a tragic loss of soul. Our soul brings us creative fire, passionate purpose, and love so strong we want to heal the world, as well as spiritual connection and so much more. It is worth the effort to safeguard it by living in a way that is honorable and respectful. If that means living to a standard that is spiritual rather than ordinary, that's okay. It's more beautiful and a special way to live anyway. So fight the good fight, spirit warrior. Great things are headed your way, and you are showing yourself worthy and ready for greater success. Sacred ritual. Gaze at yourself in a mirror and say aloud, I see you. You are brave. You have gone through a lot, and you have grown wiser and stronger. I respect you. I love who you choose to be. Put your hands in prayer and bow your head for a moment with respect in your heart. All right, so that fits perfectly, I think, with what we've been seeing in the cards. Let's see what your best friend would say here. What would your best friend say to you? Embrace your power. You can make it through the day. Embrace your power. You can make it through the day. Okay? And I see that you are, in fact, doing that, or it looks like you're trying to. Depending on who you are in this situation, it may be different for all of you. All right. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you when we get back to the house at the regular table that I'm normally at. And thank you for joining me at the beach if you've been watching. Have a wonderful, happy Mother's Day weekend. Bye-bye.